All right, guys, what's going on? What is good? What's good? What's good? It is Wednesday, February 28th, our third stream for the week, middle of the week today. Markets were a little shaky this morning. I don't know what we're going to do here in the afternoon entirely, but 50.68 seems to be some lows that the S&P could possibly reach for. So I took a break here near the high of the day. I don't want to discuss it. But we can discuss other things. Right, chat? There's a lot to discuss here. So, anyway, what's good? Eli, Felix, Monkey, Kevin, Eberneth, Naruto, back for another banger. Let's see if we get 3 back-to-back bangers. We'll see. We'll figure it out. We will know in due time. What's good, Nicole, 2020, Nina, Alex C, Big James, Lucas. Yeah, I'm here every day for you guys, man. Every day except Thursday. I gotta have an off day, man. Why would I tell you guys to take breaks if I do not personally take a break myself? You know what I mean? I could stream Thursdays, but I do not. But thank you for the comment, Lucas. What's good, Vadu, Diego, Marshall, Capitalist? What's going on, everyone? What are y'all looking at today? Are y'all looking at anything else? What are y'all looking at? Nasdaq traded lower this morning, took out London's low, retraced, rallied to pre-market high, and our equities open high. Now we're back within this range. So I probably will not touch the Nasdaq here. Probably not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. Dow, similar story. Went lower, went higher, back into the range. Okay, ES, we did take liquidity. I don't know what we took over here. I don't think we took anything. But we made a high. I believe there was distribution here. I think there was a divergence up here. I think Nasdaq is higher at 1045. S&P is lower at 1045. So that could be a signal of weakness for the S&P. We definitely crossed into a discount. So I want to see if we trade back into this premium 15-minute imbalance and then maybe trade below 50.68. And then if we're really amplified to go lower, we could probably take London's low at 50.63. Those are my thoughts. If we trade through this imbalance and close above it, that's going to be a wrap for me, and I would walk away, log out, go read a book, and watch my YouTube channel. Is what I would do. Isn't there a 5-minute mitigation on the S&P to go long? No. No. This morning, yes. As of right now, no. But this is what I don't like about it. From here, there is a slightly lower low here, but that lower low only creates low resistant lows. So I wouldn't have liked that. And then of course that booms. So it's always great. But no, I would not long ES today. No. Not with the liquidity here. Okay. I forgot who asked yesterday, or someone made a comment yesterday, said they wanted to see Nasdaq go lower. And when we were down in here, so I don't remember what your justification was for wanting to short. One of you also pointed out these highs in the Discord, and we never got there. So hopefully you, if it was me, I would have got out right before the close, because I wouldn't have held through the close. I usually don't hold overnight, but that wasn't met either. And it's not to say, I'm just saying that to say, like, why do you justify Nasdaq shorts yesterday down here? If we're welcome back, Maximiliano. We're trading lower and lower and lower. We have liquidity. We do have liquidity up here. I didn't mention that yesterday. I didn't think we would get up there, even though we rocketed higher, which is great. But S&P was it, because remember, all I was looking for was liquidity here. I wasn't even asking for the rest of that. I was just asking for that, right? And that's coming off of liquidity, aiming for liquidity. So again, you know, setups can be there. Setups can be everywhere. You can go to a 15-second and find setups every couple of minutes. I mean, if you really wanted to do that, you could. I don't recommend it, but you could. Time, price, context. Okay, so what's the timing here? This is the PM session. The context is stops below this low, liquidity below this low. Anyone who was long this morning might have their stop down here. Anyone who wants to be bearish, they're going to have sell stops below the lows to try and catch it going lower. I don't usually recommend to trade that way, but some people do. Okay, so the timing, PM session, price, it went into a premium, or excuse me, it went from a premium to a discount. And then it looks like we're trading back into a premium. Again, this is that 15-minute imbalance here. So it looks like it wants to trade into that premium and then likely go lower. That is the context behind the idea for this PM session. There's your fair value level. So again, that's our high of the day. Currently, we traded into that discount. And then, so this premium, I believe price probably shouldn't trade past that and then likely go into the 60s. Unless I'm wrong. Okay. If I'm wrong, it'll trade. There's a lack of wick right here too. I despise that because the price could come for that. And depending on what it does there, it may end up making a new high of the day. And then I would say I would log out and go enjoy the day, the sunlight. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. But we're not going to talk about it. Long to NQ today in the AM session and made some bread. Very nice, Lucas. We need a bread emoji. That might be the next one. That might be the next emoji. We need more members though, man. We're back at 135. We're at all-time highs for memberships, but we gotta get some more people in here, man. Might bring back the old what is it called? The list, right? You guys want me to bring the list out? Yeah, you know, the MLM list, right? Your friends, your family. Call them. Warm market, cold market. You guys want to do that? Hell no, John. I'm here because I don't want to do that. Hey. I ain't gonna make you do something you don't want to do, big pimpin'. I ain't gonna make you do all that. Make a list. Good day to read a book. Every day is a good day to read a book. Stephanie got out at 18,010. Well, that's good. That's good, Felix. Was that you in the Discord yesterday? Would you say Dow has a good target for the upside, equal highs, and just below a gap? Which time frame are we talking about, Big Pimpin'? Which time frame are we talking about, big fella? Oh, That could be a factor for this afternoon as well. Kind of a higher time frame mitigation there. That would partially go against the idea on ES, because we have like triple lows right there, a low, then a lower low, and then a third lower low. Eesh. Right into a mitigation. Ooh, I don't know, chat. Let's see what we do in here. Either we're going to trade through that, or consolidate, or trade lower. I know that's shitty. I don't know what we're going to do here. But again, if I had to say, I would anticipate lower pricing. Slightly lower low on NQ, slightly higher low on ES, slightly lower low. We've been doing that shit all day. We've been doing that all day, chat. It's a mixed market, my friends. It is a mixed market. What's good, Cameron? Bitcoin did a madness today. Hey, as long as Bitcoin is helping the alts go higher, that'd be cool. I mean, I don't really have a lot. I have a little bit of helium, but I don't really have expectations over there. I know they partnered with T-Mobile a couple months ago. Their coin went from like $1.50, $2 up to like 10 right now, which is that's pretty good. We'll take a brief look at that, and we'll come back to this in just a minute. I'm not usually a crypto kind of guy. I can find it. If I can find it. Good old HNT, baby. Good old HNT. We didn't do anything pretty much all of 2023. And then, whoop, we did pretty well. I think around 7 or 8, I ended up selling like half what I had. And then I still have the other half. But yeah, Bitcoin is doing pretty nasty, I must say. Almost at all-time highs. And I marked up this monthly imbalance back in November of 2022. But I'll be honest with you, chat. I didn't believe. I didn't believe, man. I didn't believe. From 16K to 60K. 64, I think it went to today. But look, man, do you really expect me, someone who tells you that I'm impatient, you think I would hold that trade for that long? Probably not. Probably like a new high, I'd be out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all have done that before. But anyways. What's the difference between liquidity run and break of structure? Okay. Okay, my friend. Let's go to Nasdaq 1 minute to get that explanation. All right. So let's scrunch that so we can look at this in its entirety. All right. Can everybody see that? Yep. Okay, cool. So a liquidity run. Yeah, liquidity run, i.e. stop hunt, i.e. manipulation. I.e. stop raid. Names don't matter, context does. Okay, there's 1,000 names for this. That, okay, we trade below an old low, and then we trade off of it, right? If you go back to a 15-minute time frame, okay, look at these candles here. What are those bodies doing? Look at those bodies here and the wicks. See anything special about that? Yes, John. They close above the low. Dips below the low. Obviously closes above the low. Bodies are above this low. We leave wicks on the downside. That is an indication of manipulation. A break of structure would be something like this. Like this high is kind of a shitty high. We have that like third run here, like it trades below that old low like another time here. And when this move here happens, right, this high is traded through. You see that? This high, either from the body or the wick, in either sense, that candle closes above all of that and then extends it here. So this down here is your stop run. This is your break of structure. And then all this is a 1 minute imbalance that's stretched out. Okay? And so you can see exactly what it's done. Oh, there's equal highs there on the Nasdaq too. Traded into that liquidity. But anyway. So yeah, liquidity run, break of structure, imbalance to run on the pre-market highs. Or equities open high, excuse me, and then a pre-market high. Okay? For the free, my friend. For the free. What's good, Carlos? Woke up late, but I'm here. It's all good, man. I wake up late all the time. I wake up late all the time. We well over a year ago, one time, we were supposed to have a meeting, right? We were supposed to have an educator meeting, and it was at like 8 o'clock. I said, oh, 8 o'clock, that's not bad. 8 o'clock Eastern, which is 7 o'clock my time. I said, y'all let me know how it goes. Y'all take notes for me. Because there ain't no way. There's no way. 7 a.m. That means I have to get up at like 6:30, 6:45. No, sir. No, ma'am. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. All right. So, as I mentioned earlier, it could trade up and smack into that lack of wick right there. If this starts to trade higher or just probably closes above this red box, I probably wouldn't want to be bearish anymore. All right. $50.83.5 ends up being just that lack of wick on a 5-minute time frame, 15-minute time frame. But yeah, if this trades above here and does all that, it'll probably run, I guess, for the AM highs, and then this might just be left open. Make sense? No, Sean, for real. For real, that's exactly what I told him. I was like, y'all have fun. You take notes. Let me know how it goes. I'm not doing that shit. $7 a.m., dude. Nope. Ain't gonna happen, Captain. Ain't gonna happen. Anyways, we are at the end of the month. Tomorrow would be the last day of the month, and then Friday's the 1st of March. So we're kind of closing that weekly candle. Well, Friday I think would be the weekly candle, but we're pretty much at the end of the monthly candle as well. So, you know, you do have that. But yeah, definitely some interesting price action today. Conflicting price action as well, meaning we had that bullish setup on Dow, right? The three lower lows, higher time frame mitigation as well. And then like S&P has these lows, but remember you have this premium imbalance and then that lack of wick here. So it looks right now that I might be wrong for a run on these lows. But I think we need to see what we're going to do here. But yeah, overall, I just think today is probably not the greatest trading day, at least on maybe a 15-minute time frame. Some smaller setups probably happen in here, sure, but I don't know. If it was up to me, I wouldn't do anything today. Oh, that's what I meant to say, because we're at the end of the month. Friday, I'll release book of the month for March. And then have you guys read the book of the month for this month currently? Who has read book of the month? We haven't done a poll in a minute. Let's see if we get that poll going. I think there's a divergence between the lunch low and the low shortly after. You talking about these? Yeah. No, I mentioned that earlier. We have that lower low on Dow. We have a lower low on Nasdaq, and then we have that higher low on S&P. And again, that's why I said if we trade through this up here and then we close above this red box, that's probably going to negate the idea of wanting to short. Make sense? What happened, Sean? Don't cry. Don't cry. Kesha started Courage is Calling. No, that's a good one. That is a good one. Stillness is the key. Discipline is destiny. Courage is calling. Ego is enemy. And the obstacle is the way. They're all good, man. They're all good. I would say obstacle is the way is the shortest one, but it's still good. But yeah, the Courage is Calling is a very solid one. Got caught with work. Hey, sometimes you got to work, man. Which one is your favorite besides Stillness? I guess Discipline would probably be my number 2 from Ryan. Discipline, I think, is a very solid topic. Yeah, so you see how we closed above that red box. We really didn't respond off that lack of wick. So to me, yeah, I wouldn't look for shorts here. We did get the Dow got that expansion away from that 15-minute. Oh God. That 2-minute just doesn't look very good. Or the 1 minute or the 2-minute just doesn't look very good. I was just trying to see if there was really anything in here on small time frame that was worth looking at. I don't really see anything as far as retracement wise. Maybe maybe that down candle. I don't even know if that met. that. I don't even think that. I don't think that would have worked. But hey, there's your expansion, and I guess we should probably trade above this high. And then I guess the next available high would be right there. So we'll see. But yeah, pretty decent example of the 1, 2, 3 lows, or the 1, 2, 3 highs, I guess, whatever you want to call it. The monk who sold his Ferrari. Yeah, I believe he quotes Epictetus in that one. That's the reason I like that book, but I didn't finish it because when I first started buying books, like a long time ago, like 8 years ago, I was being cheap, so I would buy used books, and then every once in a while, I don't think these companies do this on purpose, but every once in a while, I'll get books that are missing pages, or they got highlights and writing in it, stuff like that, which I don't mind it, the writing and the highlights, but when you're missing pages, that's screwed. So Monk who sold his Ferrari, I got to the end and then I couldn't finish it, but I bought a new copy and I just haven't got to it yet, but it is on my bookshelf. But it's a good one. It is a good one. If I collect a stop loss, can I set it to you on Instagram? Shall we watch it live, or do you have... Kevin, I'm not exactly sure what you're asking me here. What exactly are you asking, Kevin? The last lecture by Randy. I heard that. Is that about that guy who was a teacher and then he was dying of cancer or something, so he like taught a bunch of shit and then died? Is that one? Is that one, Kesha? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, see, I've heard of that one. I have heard of that one, my friend. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. I mean, that might be like a inverted one to go higher, but again, like I said, chat, if it had came up here and started doing what it's doing now, I wouldn't be interested in this. So I would just leave this alone, personally. And no, I don't, Lucas. I think silver has room to go lower. Because of these 21.92, and then you had that old low as well from November, which I think I called out. Not that one. One of them. I think it was this one and this one. Anyways, no, I wouldn't buy silver until it takes out these lows. I might buy some then, but I usually try to buy on the way down. Okay, I try to buy like below lows, right? And so I just feel like if we're gonna do that, it'll need to drop like $1 an ounce, give or take. So yeah, I wouldn't buy physicals right now. I would just wait. I'd put in a price, or I would put a price alert in here, and then I would just wait till it trades below that, and then I'd probably buy some. I might even buy some more personally. Oh, send trades on Instagram. Kevin, so we have a Discord, my friend. We have a Discord that the members have access to, so you can always post your ideas and your charts in there. Okay? So you're always welcome to do that. Go to your Discord. Go to Discord user settings, go to connections, and then under connections, there's going to be all kind of social media. Click on YouTube and then sign into your YouTube there. And then you'll be able to see it. Okay. Gold has pushed back from the daily gap this month. Gold and silver have been vastly different from each other. What'd you say? Daily? Daily gap? I don't even see a daily gap on here. Unless you're looking at futures, but in hindsight, obviously it was much better to buy gold instead of silver, but what are you going to do? But you see how much gold is, right? 2033. So a 10 ounce is going to cost you what? $20,000. Most people just don't have that kind of money. Whereas a 10 ounce of silver is going to be, well, 220 by the price, but they're going to have a premium. So it's probably going to be like 240, 250. Something like that. 255 maybe. So $250 is a lot easier than $20,000 for most people. Okay. What other questions you guys got? Because I honestly don't have anything else. I'm not interested in this today. You don't understand what, Kevin? What don't you understand? By the way, I did try the sour gummy worm rain. I don't know if Willow is here, but he was right. It is pretty tart, but it's good. I like it. Oh my, wait a minute. Wait a minute. The 80-20 principle at work. 80% of you said you didn't read book of the month. 20% said you did. Well, shit, man, we got to invert that. We got to be 80 yes, 20 no. You guys don't read, man? I expect better, chat. I expect better. I've had book of the month for years. I have a book page on Instagram. You know what I mean? Like, been trying to put you guys on, man. And then you guys just give me the middle finger. Why do you guys like giving me the middle finger? Help me understand. Why do you like giving me the middle finger? Help me out, chat. Why do you hate me? Why do you despise me? What did I do that was so out of this world that you just want to rip my heart out, bro? What books am I currently reading? Don't even worry about it, Naruto. Ain't nobody gonna read it anyways. Screw what I'm reading. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm reading like 10 books at the same time. I read like half a book and then I switch to another book. I don't know. I don't know why I do that. I'm halfway done with The Inner Citadel by Pierre Hadot. That's a good one. Yes, I finished Blue Ocean. I finished Blue Ocean in like 5 days. I'm almost done with The Ultimate Guide to Developing Leaders by John C. Maxwell. That's an absolute banger. I just shared that one on the wall shelf, which is my book page on Instagram, which just got over 300 followers. Nice. So I do have that one. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm like halfway done with a lot of books. I got a couple more in the other day too. Trying to think. I don't know what the fuck I did with this one. I bought one called Unreasonable Hospitality. I haven't started that one yet, but I do have it. Does the Bible count? See, Carlos, that's a W, bro. That's a W. That's fine. If you didn't read Book of the Month, but you read the Bible, fine. That's fine with me. But anything else, you guys are blocked, man. You guys are done. You guys are getting booted out of the Discord. You're done. You're done. You're banned. Banned, chat. Anyway, Eli, yes, I did post the link. I'll post the link in my story after the stream is over. I'll post my silver plug again. 48 Laws is a good book, Cameron. That was the first book that I don't know if I've read it in its entirety, but that was the first book where I started, like, I just jumped all around. I went to like chapter 42, then went to like 17, and then 25, and then 1. Like, I bounced all over the place because it's not a book necessarily written in order, I don't think, but it's a good one. I have that one. Matter of fact, I have the collector's edition of that one, the leather bound one. Weekly inverted gap at the futures chart on February. Oh, damn, Lucas. We'll post the chart in the Discord. I'll take a look at it after the stream's over. Atomic Habits. All right, Nina, you get a pass as well. Matter of fact, I got the paper bound one of that because sorry, the camera's over here. I did pick up a paper copy of Atomic Habits because I'm giving this one to a friend. There's a long story behind that, and I'm not going to get into it today, but I'm also going to give them Stillness is the Key as well. So that'll be a long story, not for today, but I'm going to go probably do that later this afternoon. Nina gets a pass. Carlos gets a pass. Everyone else, you're blocked. You're done. It was nice knowing you guys. What's the story behind The Inner Citadel? So this is Pierre Hadot. I believe he was a French guy. I believe he was French. The Inner Citadel. Oops. Name's at the bottom. The Inner Citadel by Pierre Hadot. Hadot. Now, look, I don't know why his books are really expensive, but they're like 35, 40, 50 bucks for some reason. Don't ask me. I don't know. But he was a professor at the College de France. Professor Emeritus at the College de France. So whatever that means. But I believe it was translated by Michael Chase. So he translated his work. But it's all about Marcus Aurelius and meditations and context, in-depth explanations of what did Marcus mean by this and all that. So it's a very in-depth analysis of meditations from Marcus Aurelius. I wouldn't recommend it unless you really like meditations, and if you're a advanced reader. This guy was a professor at a college, so it's very dense, sort of like any of Robert Greene's books. Those books are bricks, right? Like 4 of Ryan Holiday's books can go into 1 of Robert Greene's. You know what I mean? And Pierre Hadot is kind of the same way. It's very long. So if you enjoy reading, and if you enjoy reading at a college level, Pierre Hadot. And it's expensive. But expensive is relative, okay? But yeah. So I think he's, I don't think Pierre Hadot's alive anymore. I think he's passed on, but I got a couple others books of his as well. So that's the story behind Inner Citadel. It was a recommendation from Ryan Holiday. My only excuse is starting a new job. I'm looking forward to the day where I do not have to get up early mornings. Good news is the job has settled down, so time to refocus. I agree, Sean. Time to refocus. I've been reading this book to further my career. My bad. I'll get all the books I've been missing out on. I read 1 law a day as well as the dailies. Yeah, the dailies have been pretty good. Most of them. I mean, look, I'm not the biggest fan of Robert Greene, okay? There is a few things I don't agree with, and that's half the reason why I read him. Like, when people get into this whole humans have been around for millions of years and our brain has adapted, like, I'm like, all right, bro, I don't put a lot of faith in shit like that. Like, just give me the practical stuff. You know what I mean? So, Robert Greene, I don't agree with everything. Even Ryan, there's some things I'm like, all right, bro, your liberalism is showing, you know? So, I believe Ryan Holiday is a liberal. I don't vote, so I'm not going to say anything, but I'd say about 95% of his work is worth reading. But every once in a while, he'll say some off the wall shit that I'm like, all right, bro, this is where we diverge. Because I think in Courage is Calling, he talked about how taking the Maxine was courageous, right? Because a lot of people didn't want to take the Maxine, right? And so he was like, oh, well, you gotta be courageous and take the shot. Really, Ryan, this is what we're doing. So I think in Obstacle is the Way, I think he kind of like dissed the Bible too. So I'm like, all right, bro, relax. But as far as everything else goes, it's good work. Because I had a friend hit me up because for Christmas or her birthday, I got her Obstacle is the Way. And that was the first thing she texted me. She's like, John, he's talking shit about the Bible. I said, oh, I must have totally forgot about that. I'm sorry. But the rest of the book is great. You know, don't discount a whole book because, you know, one thing you don't agree with. So I'm kind of that way with Robert Greene too. I'm pretty much that way with everybody. You know? Like even trading mentors out there. They got some weird ass people out there that I don't agree with what they say. Some of them will tell you, oh, retail orders don't move markets. I'm like, all right, bro, sure they don't. So the market just so happens to make a low at a recent, you know, at a lower low or a higher high. Like the market makes a low of the day here, and that's just random, or you know, that's just smart money doing shit. Like, come on, bro. You know what I mean? So again, there's always going to be your own opinion. Loving the historical content. I don't know if that was a compliment to me or Robert Greene. I'm pretty sure that was for Robert. Is there a list from the books of the month in the Discord? I would like to start at the beginning. There is, George. To a degree. I think I stopped posting like 2 months ago because I got lazy, but I at least tell you guys here. Because the ones that are interested will pay attention. The ones who don't care, I mean, look at the poll. 76% of you said, fuck John. So, you know, if you're going to pay attention, pay attention. But, you know, 76% of you guys are giving me the middle finger. But you know what, chat? I'm going to still post. I'm going to still post Book of the Month, chat. Even though you guys despise me and hate me with all your guts. It's okay. I'm here for you. I'm here for you, chat. The Creature from Jekyll Island. 700 pages. No, that's why I didn't buy that book. There's a couple books I've read I've heard really good things about, and then I put it in my Amazon cart, or like I'll go look at it, and as soon as it says 700 pages, 800 pages, I'm like, yeah, no, not reading that shit. I'm not reading that. That's ridiculous. $608 pages. The 5th edition. You're going to have 600 pages on the Federal Reserve? Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way I'm reading that, bro. I'd have to be in jail. I'd have to be literally in jail to read that. Can't do it. He brings up Trump as well. That's how I know Ryan's a liberal. He hates Trump. Like, he hates Trump. So, in all honesty, I wish he would not say shit like that. Like, I wish he just wouldn't show his liberalism, but it's okay. I'm still going to put on for him. I'm still going to tell you guys to read his books. I'm still going to read all of his books. That's not going to be enough to, you know, discount their work because he might be a sheep once in a while. It's okay. It's okay. You're allowed to be a sheep every once in a while. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. We're all sheep from time to time. It's okay. It's okay. Really, do I agree with anything someone says? It's kind of absurd to think you'll agree with every take a person has. Oh, yeah. That's all I really use Facebook for, is to argue with people. But it's not so much arguing. I just like challenging people's ideas. Thank you, George. March, I'm going to start The Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. Very nice. 700-page book. Was a banger. I'll never know. But you know what, Lucas? I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. No, Alex, we don't have a violin emoji. We don't have one. Should we get one, chat? I thought there was like instruments and shit. They don't have that? Oh, they do. There is one. There it is. There it is. Go to, when you go to the chat, click on search emojis and then type in VIO. like for violin, and then you'll get it. Do you know the big five for live from Jon Strelicky? No, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is, but I know we have equal highs here on the Dow Jones now. There's probably equal highs here as well for S&P. Traded back into this gap, so it might want to expand higher up here. And then Nasdaq. See, this is the last thing I'll say, then we'll hop off here. Like I said earlier, we took liquidity, then we ran liquidity. Now we're kind of back in the range. So with that, I don't want to touch it. And then with S&P having that conflicting bias where I want to be short because of these lows, and we crossed into that discount, but we closed above this imbalance, and then the Dow Jones had this mitigation here and those triple lows. So to me, it's just conflicting. I don't like it. So probably not going to trade today. Start a poll. I'm not doing no more polls. We've retired polls. We're done. We're done with polls, chat. You guys disappoint the fuck out of me today. You're all fired except I think it was Nina who got a pass. Someone else got a pass. Carlos. So that's like, there's 50 people on here, or there's 35 votes. 2 of you get a pass. The other 33 of you. Shame. Shame, 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 shame. Shame on you. Alex will be here all week except Thursdays. Yeah, that's hilarious. But anyway, that'll be all for me, guys. The dollar was bullish for a little bit, and then we definitely came off the high of the day. So I'm not going to brag here and say, oh, I told you so. I still think this is not great. But we did hit 420 level, though. 104.20 right there. So a little razzle dazzle for you. But that'll be all today. So y'all be good, man. Go read. Right? Go read or don't, I guess. But y'all be good, man. We'll be here same time, same place on Friday, the first of the month. And I guess I'll do a giveaway. I'll do a 10K giveaway on Friday. 10K account giveaway. I'm not giving away 10 grand, but I'll do a liquid trader 10K account challenge on Friday. All right. So be blessed. And I'll see you then.